Layla, ring the bell. Yes. Good girl. Layla, go kennel. Yes. Layla, stay. All done. Layla, stay. All done. Good girl, Layla.
We're going to show you how Layla does with her off-leash hikes. Ready, Layla? Let's go. Good girl. So I usually start out with a high rate of reinforcement and reward them every single time they check in. And as I get success, I'm going to start to fade the treat and reward less often. As I'm fading the food, you want to remember to acknowledge it when she checks in. So we don't want to ignore those check-ins, even if we're not going to feed every time we do it. We want to give affection and praise so that she knows she gets something for it. When we try to get rid of behaviors, the way that we do it is by teaching them it doesn't get them anything. So on the same note, if we stop giving anything, good girl, to those check-ins, she's going to stop offering it. And it's kind of fine-tuning and finding that sweet spot where we're rewarding enough with food and praise and affection to keep her checking in, but not overdoing it to the point that she doesn't leave our side at all, or she's not going to go off and explore at all. So see how she's going off and exploring, and then she's going to come and check in. Yes, good girl. We're going to reward that. Out here, I'm mostly just using kibble, and I've got a little bit of biscuits and some liver treats. Anytime you go somewhere new, you've got to make sure that you're trumping everything in the environment. So because we've practiced lots here, and it's very easy for her to make the choice to check in and work with me, I can start to use lower value rewards out here. But when I first start out somewhere new, I would have really good stuff like chopped up chicken and hot dogs. Really great stuff that she knows is better than anything that she's going to find out here. So what we're trying to do is build up this reinforcement history where she learns that all the best stuff comes from us, good girl, so that when we ask her to do something, she's happy to do it and expecting to get a really good result for it. Now, as we're building up that reinforcement history, I recommend using a long line on them to prevent them from finding reinforcement in the environment. So what I mean by that is if she's chasing squirrels and we have no way to back up our recall or back up a leave it, she's going to continue to chase the squirrel and self-reward for doing it. Whereas if we had a long line on her and we said leave it, we could back it up by reeling her in with that long line give her high value treats like a hot dog until it seems like she makes the choice to leave the squirrels and run to us for those hot dogs, while we eliminate the choice to fail with that long line. So I've hidden on Layla. We're going to try a recall. Layla, come! Yes, good girl. Good job. All done. Go play. So when we come out to play, you got to think about not just food, but also being really fun and exciting. So part of why they like to chase leaves and sticks out here is because it's fun, right? So if we want to trump that, we've got to be more fun than leaves and sticks. One of the ways we do that is by playing games like hide and seek. So when they do come in, we want to be really exciting, give them a high value reward, and then send them to go play. Sending them to go play is an important part of the equation because we want them to know that recall doesn't end the fun. One of the common mistakes that pet owners make with their recalls is they use it to leash them up and then leave the fun place. So they learn that recall is negative because it ends the fun. Or they'll call them to do their nails or call them to put them in the bath. Don't use your word come for those things that you think they might associate negatively, because that's going to make them hesitate when it comes down to them making the choice whether they want to come. So if come always ends in something really high value, it doesn't end the fun, we back it up with a go play, they're going to come racing and excited to do it. Now there are going to be times where we have to call them so that we can leave places. So the way we avoid making a negative association is call them to come, put the leash on, give them a treat, tell them to go play, let them play for another minute, and then just pick up the leash and go, so that we break the pattern where they might start to associate that recall ends the fun. So Layla's headed off in that direction. I'm going to change directions and let her know with the this way cue. Ready, Layla? This way! Good girl. Realistically, the reward for this way is we're going to go have fun in a different direction. But if she checks in like she did right there, you can give a food reward, just to encourage that to happen again. But again, the idea with this way, it just lets them know we're changing directions, follow me, we're going to go have fun in a different direction.